Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to the Roomies Digest with only one roomie. In today's video, I'm going to be going over my TBR for the DCG Readathon, which of course I didn't mean to do this, but Team Red all the way. So yeah, I'm going to be going over my TBR list and it's going to be separate from Monique's because she's on the green team. So we are very much a house divided. Womp womp. So, of course, since we are two people, we are going to be having our own TBRs, and that is going to be on top of the TBR that we were already going to be doing for December, which was a fun little cute thing. Hopefully will come out Tuesday. I'm not really sure. But yeah, anyway, let's get into it. Bum, bum, da 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 da, bum, bum, da. So for week 1 of the DCG Readathon. So DCG is the Disney Channel games, in case you guys are not aware of that. I'm sure if you're watching this video, you have some concept of what's DCG, of what DCG is. So it runs from December 6th through December 20th. And basically it's like the Disney Channel games. There are just a bunch of different challenges that we have to participate in. Everybody's divided into a team red, and yeah, like that's the basic gist of it. So let's get into my TBR. So for week 1, there are 3 challenges. The first challenge is the alphabet goop, and when I signed up for DCG, I definitely went ahead and found out what letter I was gonna have because I was just so excited to like know what I'd be reading. So, hold on one second. My cat is being crazy. Okay. He's a psycho. You guys know he's a psychotic cat. So for week 1 of the DCG Readathon, there are 3 challenges. The first is the alphabet goop, which basically you just have to produce a random letter and the book either has to start with that letter or the author's name has to start with that letter. So the letter that I generated was L. And I am going to be reading The Phantom of the Opera, which I've never read, but I absolutely love this story. Obviously, The Phantom of the Opera is not the L word. The L word is going to be Gaston Leroux, Leroux, Le something, Le French. That is going to be my alphabet goop book. If you guys do not know what The Phantom of the Opera is about, it's basically about this young woman named Christine, and she is a part of a, I'm not really sure what it's called, like part of the company. There you go. She's part of the company in this opera, and she has been classically trained by the Phantom of the Opera. And it's basically kind of low-key a love story. People really rag on the Phantom, but I actually really like him. So I'm gonna read the book and see if I still like him, because I like Jared Butler Phantom of the Opera, but like, do I like the book Phantom of the Opera? Like, is he creepy? Is he weird? I don't know. Like, is there like a huge age gap? I need to know the deets. So that's what I'm gonna be reading for challenge number 1. So challenge number 2 is going to be December 9th through the 11th, and that is Simon Says. Basically a book recommended to you by somebody, by the hosts, like just a recommended book. So I'm going to be reading Felix Ever After. Oh, I like went down a rabbit hole and got recommended this so many times in the last month. I am so sorry. I don't remember off the top of my head who recommended it to me. But I am going to be reading it. So this is going to be my next pick. So Felix Ever After is about a, I want to make sure that I'm saying this right. Okay, so it's about a young man who is transgender and basically starts getting like transphobic messages sent to him, and basically has some stuff come out about him before he transitioned. So it's very embarrassing and humiliating, and then apparently confronts this person, and it's all about the love you deserve and like the love you expect for yourself. And also there's like a love triangle, I have heard. So I'm very excited to get into this book. I think it's going to be so good and honestly like perfect for this season. To me, December is always all about love and sharing that with people and trying to be empathetic and caring about others and that kind of thing. 'Tis the season. We are going to read Felix Ever After. So that is going to be my book for the second challenge. So the third challenge is going to be December 12th through the 14th, and that is the Outrageous Obstacle Course. And basically that's just an action-packed book. So like a book with action, literally any young adult fantasy book ever in the history of anything. I'm going to be reading Shadow and Bone, which I have actually read before, but I have been wanting to do a reread because the new book that is going to be the sequel, I believe, to King of Scars right here is coming out in March. And I remember the first time I read this book, I actually didn't like it that much, which is crazy because like my cousins and I all have this group chat about young adult fantasy books, and she was like, this is so good, like you have to read it, da 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 da. And so like I wanted to love it, but it didn't. So yeah, I'm just kind of like, I'll give it another chance. And this time I'm going to be annotating it. So I'm hoping that that will help me kind of understand it and keep up with things. Yeah, that's really all I have to say about that. Okay, so the fourth book on this list is the Dunk Tank Challenge, which basically is just any kind of book that has to do with water, snow, like liquids. So I have been trying to catch up with this Percy Jackson read along. I have like bookish friends that are doing it, and I really want to be there for the last book, but I'm gonna have to read the last 4 of the Percy Jackson books this month. So if my calculations are correct, I will be reading, yes, the Dunk Tank is going to be the 15th through the 17th. Okay, so I will be reading The Last Olympian for Percy Jackson, and then I will be there for the live show January 3rd, and I can say that I have finally finished the Percy Jackson series, or at least those 5 books. I don't know if there are more than that, but that's just what I'm doing. So that is what I'm going to be reading for the 4th challenge. And then finally, the last challenge is a buddy read. It's called Egg Toss, which basically is like saying like, you know, you're egg tossing with a partner, like you're reading with a buddy. So I am going to be reading Get a Life, Chloe Brown. I'm not sure whose team this is. I think this might be the blue team. Hold on, let me look. Yes. Okay, so this is a blue team pick, but I recently just bought this book and I really want to read it. So I was like, might as well read it for the read along readathon. It's a readathon. It's not a read along. So that's what I'm going to be reading for my 5th book this month. So yeah, that pretty much wraps up my DCG TBR for this readathon. It's going to be 5 books. It's going to be like quite a challenge on top of all like the rest of the Percy Jacksons that I have to read, and the 4 books that I'm going to be reading for me and Monique's like individual TBRs this month, plus Little Women, which I'm going to be reading with the Classic Lit Gals. So, can I do it? I feel like I can. I feel like these are fine. A lot of these books honestly are like not that thick. So, and they're so good that I feel like I'm just gonna blow right through them. Shadow and Bone might give me a little bit of grievances, but anyway, so I'm gonna be vlogging hopefully this whole time. So we'll see kind of how that goes. I'm not sure if it'll be interesting to like watch me vlog about these, but I'm down to try anything once, okay? Rather try and fail than not try at all. So, that is my TBR, and I'm gonna wrap it up. I will see you guys in the next video. Hopefully we'll be in like literally a day. Yeah. Anyway, have a good one. I hope you're having a great, I hit the eucalyptus. Ow, it's like very sharp for some reason. Okay, anyway, I hope you have a great day, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye.